Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? And welcome back to the channel. It's Funny Bone here. People, in the last week or so, I've been on a trip. Been out of town. Very nice experience. I will be bringing more experiences like I just had. I encourage y'all to go to the last video I just dropped to Natchez, Mississippi. It was very, very nice. And I still was over there watching, looking, and evaluating everything that I see regarding Mr. P Diddy trial coming up soon. People, it's never good when you're still changing lawyers and your trial is about to begin. That's very telling, people. Very telling. Okay, Mr. Combs, he said he need to diversify his lawyers. So he need a lawyer from all ethnicities. So he want a black female lawyer. Problem with that, son, is no black female lawyer on earth will represent you. Period. I don't believe any of your family members will represent you. For real. Your distant relatives that don't have no contact with you, I guarantee you one of those lawyers you contact, they won't represent you. I mean, point blank, period. So, good luck with that. Okay, a couple of months ago, Rico quit his law team. People, that's not a good look either. Not a good look. And he said he was not going to give no reason because of the attorney-client privilege. So he's not talking. But there's a lot of speculation as what went wrong with that. My opinion is the man see all this evidence keep stacking up, and he knows that they don't have time to adequately prepare for this trial. Because if they lose, all their names gonna be in the losing docket. He said he ain't want no part of that. Period. Can't blame him. People, if you was a lawyer and Diddy contacted you and said, I want you to represent me. It's not an adult in the United States or in the world that don't know who P Diddy is. They know who he is. You're not gonna find no juror that does not know who he is. Everybody know who he is. But few people knew what he was. They know who he is. They know the facade in public. They knew that. All of us knew that. But the flip side of Mr. Combs, the public didn't know that. He did a lot to masquerade all the stuff he was doing. Paid people, had assistants and everything. Had a whole organization going on. That's why the charges are as severe as they are for Mr. Combs. The magnitude of what criminal element and criminal organization he was running. And he thought that he was untouchable. He had all his bases covered. He had intimidated the right people. He coerced the right people, blackmailed the right people. So he had all these people loyal because they were afraid not to be loyal. They knew what kind of power he had. They knew what kind of stuff he would resort to. They knew Diddy. We knew P Diddy. They knew Diddy. So all this underhand stuff that he's been doing for the past 30 plus years. Y'all think about that. 30 plus years. All the people lives that he's affected, all the people, because all of those victims' families had to go through all of that. Not just the victim, their families. So people, and I will say this, and I've said this on other videos, P Diddy is a demon. Flat out. Demon. And I think now, just now, reality is starting to set in for Mr. Diddy. Reality is you rejected a plea deal like a fool. I mean, I understand the plea deal might have been 15 plus years. Okay, you a little bit older than me. You in your mid 50s. Okay, 15 years, would you be 70 years old? But you would get out. You would have got out. Did you think that you was gonna do all this stuff and you wasn't gonna get a minimum of 15 years? You were dreaming. You thought that money, had everything covered because Clyde Davis and everybody else covered for you all these years for your wrongdoing and the other group that you're associated with, that all of y'all associated with, if you ask me. So after Clyde Davis stopped protecting you, you're on your own. Then you just got too reckless. Ego, narcissist, that got in the way. You thought your money put you over people's lives, their desires, their dreams. You use people's dreams against them. And once you had them, you had them. Because you had them in compromising position with all your drugs that you laced. People couldn't resist you because they were so doped up, they couldn't resist. You had a nerve to go on TV and tell people how you do your parties. You turn the air conditioner off, the alcohol affects, the heat affects the alcohol and people's mood. People want to get out of their clothes because it's hot. You went on TV saying all that stuff. Like a fool? Do y'all understand that everything that he's ever said, they're using that against him? Do y'all understand that? Everything he said. Okay, then he come up, he thought he was going to have a couple of days in jail and get out. Come to find out, they denied his bail. Okay, reality set in. Okay, just like he always did, I'm going to spread some money. $50 million bail package. Denied. Then he come up a couple of days later, he kept the 50 million on there, but he added stipulation, no one at the house except for his mom, his children's mother, and his children, and all of that. Because reality set in, if he didn't get bail, he was stuck. So guess what? That's what happened. He was stuck. When they got him at that hotel, expertly they got him. When they got him, that was the last free step that he took going out there to that police car. Well, not police car, unmarked car. Those were his last steps of freedom. Because like a dummy, he rejected the plea deal. All this dumb stuff he's been doing while he's been in jail. Trying to use his family to tamper with witnesses, use his family for public PR with his daughter's birthday. Thought that was going to garner some sympathy for him. Not. Don't nobody feel sorry for the devil at all. Okay, when Agnestilio, his head lawyer, who I believe knowing that P Diddy is up, you know what creek without a paddle, he just getting paid, people. He trying his best to make it resemble a trial. But what argument can they have? It was consensual. Okay, come to find out that wasn't gonna work. Can't be consensual if those folks are drugged up. So how the hell is it consensual? So they knew that wasn't gonna work. Then he gonna try to go on a smear campaign. The victim, Cassie, liked it. How the hell can somebody like getting beat up like that? How? The animal don't like getting beat up. And that's exactly how he treated her, like she was an animal. But they want that erased from the evidence. No. How? That's you on there. Ain't nobody erasing nothing. You find out you can't control the narrative anymore, Mr. Combs, Mr. Diddy. You can't control the narrative. The government is controlling the narrative. And you thought you can book the government. I told y'all people, Diddy thought his money can buy anything. Not up against the United States government. Ain't no budget for the United States government, fool. And when they hire additional attorneys just for you, you know you're messed up. If you didn't know, it's sitting in right now. All of those people have done their jobs. The mountain of evidence they got on you. Mountain. So, people, like I said, Mr. Combs is where he needs to be. Mr. Combs is where he's gonna be. Mr. Combs is where he was asking to be. When you break the law like that, all these years, all the lives he's affected, when you do all of that, people, menace to society is an understatement. An understatement to Mr. Combs. So I told y'all videos ago in September, he would never walk a free man. But he did have a chance, plea deal. He might have been 100. He might have been 85. But he would have got out. If that plea deal said 30 years, he'd have been 85. But he would have limped out of there. Walker, wheelchair, whatever. He'd have got out of there. He had knee problems already. So he wouldn't have walked too well at 85. But he would have walked out. Now, since he rejected the plea deal, people, what do y'all think happened to people when they reject plea deals? P Diddy is not going to be the first person that they getting ready to do this to, and it won't be the last. When you reject a plea deal, they come at you with an outrageous sentence. I'm telling you, outrageous. One man had 16 years. He rejected that. He ended up getting 300 years. So don't be surprised if Mr. Diddy get an outrageous sentence, because he's getting one. I'm telling you, he's gonna get an outrageous sentence. So, people, like I said, trial is coming up. His lawyers don't know what to do. They still scrambling. He asking for more time now. Who wants more time in jail? He asking for more time because he knows that they're not prepared. They are not prepared for what's coming in a few short days. the testimonies, the evidence, the videos that they're going to have in there. They're not ready. Videos don't lie. Lawyers lie all the time. People lie all the time. But video doesn't lie. So I hope Mr. Diddy is prepared for an outrageous sentence, because if anybody deserves an outrageous sentence, it's Sean John Combs and all the people who enabled him, that took plea deals smartly, I might add, took plea deals. We don't know what kind of sentence they're going to have, but it's going to come to light. But they're getting the head fish first, Mr. Diddy. Then everything else will fall into place. Watch to see how many arrests you see after Diddy goes down. Watch. They're going to fall like dominoes, people. And I love to see it. Love it. Society will be a way better place. Way better. So people, I was just going back in my last week and I recapped. I did a little bit of traveling, like I said. And I encourage you to go back and look at the last video and you'll see what I'm talking about. I will have a whole lot of great scenes and great shots in the near future. So thank y'all for rocking with Funny Bone. And thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Funny Bone would love to have you as a friend and a companion. But what do y'all think about Mr. Diddy? Trials coming up. If y'all think Diddy's defense team is prepared, put a 1 down there. If y'all think Diddy is up, you know what creek without a paddle, like Funny Bone does, put a 2 down there. And give me the reasons why you think number 1 or number 2. Let's talk about it, people. Funny Bone is waiting on you. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Funny Bone love y'all. Peace.